Well, if we can't get Dabi's backstory, we'll certainly take more Shigaraki's. And this combined with Quirk evolution for a chapter? Yes please, Horikoshi. Yes please. Welcome back. Hey, what's up? I'm Truth Hero, and welcome back to all of you to another My Hero Academia chapter review. Today, we'll be discussing Boku no Hero Academia chapter 234 of the manga. Everything from Shigaraki's quirk awakening and powering up, almost evolving, to Re-Destro's insane immense strength and power. And something very peculiar about Shigaraki's childhood and past. It's actually truly really sad. Let's dive in. Now the chapter opens with Re-Destro holding Shigaraki's wrists as he's snapping his hands like twigs. I guess Re-Destro really likes to monologue because he could have easily just ripped off Shigaraki's arms and ended this man's whole career. But nope, he just had to lecture him. He had to get an answer to his question. I mean, I gotta give him some credit. He did ask some pretty good questions when he's crushing Shigaraki's hands. What do you fight for? Is your only purpose as a human that of destruction? These questions and pain Shigaraki's experiencing trigger his childhood memories, and we get Shigaraki's backstory 2.0. Now, if we could just get Dabi's. I really like this part where All For One is telling Shigaraki about the human heart, and that time can heal all emotion, and that Shigaraki should really hold on to the memories and the dead bodies of his family members. Like, in any other context, this would actually be pretty sweet. Like if it was personal items such as a wristwatch or grandma's pearls, but not the dead hands of his family members. Also, given the fact that we all pretty much predict All For One had a hand in young Tomura's quirk going wild and him killing his entire family, this paints an even darker picture of All For One. Telling a child to hold on to his sadness through his dead family members? Pure evil, my friends. Pure evil. On a positive note, Hana-Chan is adorable. She's kind of like a mini version of Shimura Nana. Taking his sensei's advice, Shigaraki decides to embrace his emotions and bask in those childhood memories, allowing him to awaken the full potential of his quirk. I theorized that Shigaraki would eventually reach a place where he could use one finger to decay something, or maybe even just his feet, but I never thought it would happen this fast. Re-Destro explains how special abilities or quirks can sometimes awaken and evolve, and that this actually happened with Snow Jacket or Apocrypha. Shigaraki is currently in this phase. I love how this is explained, because this quirk awakening has actually happened to every major member of the League of Villains when they're either in an emotional or very stressful situation, something that really challenges their psychology. Well, everyone except for Dabi. First there was Toga, who needed to survive and thus awakened her ability to not only replicate others' appearances, but also their quirks. Then Twice, who awakened his quirk after conquering his psychological trauma and actually unlocked unlimited clones while trying to save Toga. And now, Tomura Shigaraki, having his childhood memories rush back to him and being in quite the pinchy and tight spot, now decays something without all 5 fingers. I think it's safe to say he can use one finger to accomplish this. Let me know in the comments below, how will Shigaraki's quirk evolve even further? I personally think he'll gain the ability to decay things with his feet, and he'll definitely have the same power as Overhaul. One finger to rule them all. But will it be enough as Re-Destro gets real serious and increases his stress level and his power? This guy looks phenomenal. He looks like a beast consumed by his stress. Personally, I think I relate to him on a spiritual level, but regardless, he is the perfect opponent for the monster that is Gigantomachia. Re-Destro is incredibly powerful, and what he does when using the Stress Bomb actually reminds me of the All For One vs All Might fight. Their attacks leveled city blocks, and right now, the leader of the Liberation Army has power that rivals them both. It looks like Re-Destro is being consumed by the black matter of this stress quirk, and he's only using 80% liberation. I can only imagine how powerful and maybe unstable he'll become once he uses 100%. Luckily for the League of Villains, and much to the chagrin of the Liberation Army, Gigantomachia has arrived. This looks like it's going to be a pretty even fight between Re-Destro and the Giant. I had actually originally thought that Gigantomachia would simply take it, but given Re-Destro's quirk and his recent power-ups, and he probably has a lot more stress pent up from being a CEO, I think it's going to be a pretty fair match. Now, the last panel of this chapter with Shigaraki staring at us is very important. After we see All For One showing Shigaraki all his different family members and their dead hands, and after Shigaraki's flashback to his grandparents, his mom, and his older sister Hana-Chan, and what we know about Shigaraki being very protective of the hands he wears, especially his father's, his eyes say it all. He's truly sad. For one, he just lost all these hands when Re-Destro attacked him, and we know how much he values them. Without his family members, Shigaraki seems disillusioned and very confused. Is destruction truly the path for me? He must be thinking this. 2. In all these flashbacks, he didn't have a vision of his father, and the conversation with Hana-Chan makes it seem like Shigaraki was actually in trouble with his dad. To me, it seems that given the way Shigaraki protects his father's hand, and how valuable a person All For One is in Shigaraki's life, that young Tomura, young Tenko, was always trying to gain his father's approval, and for some reason, never could. Even his mom kinda looks disgusted at him when talking about the medicine. Now it's too late since he killed his entire family, but Shigaraki might still be chasing the past. Might just want the approval of his parents. What do you guys think? What did that last panel and those flashbacks to his childhood really say about Shigaraki? How will Shigaraki's quirk evolve further? And is Re-Destro as powerful as All Might, or even All For One? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like My Hero Academia content and these manga reviews, consider enrolling at UA today by clicking the subscribe button down below. And until next time, plus ultra.